Imagine this. You're walking through your everyday world, a quiet office hallway, an empty mall at closing time, or the dim basement of an old apartment building. One wrong step, a flicker in the lights, and suddenly, you're not there anymore. No doors, no windows, just miles of damp, yellow carpets stretching into infinity. The air thick with the stench of mold and regret. This isn't just a nightmare, it's the Backrooms. And across the world, people have vanished into them. Real people, gone without a trace. But wait until you see the footage that proves it might be real. Stick around, because what starts as a glitch in reality could end with you questioning every empty room you enter. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We dive deep into the mysteries that keep you up at night. Let's noclip in. Welcome back, mystery hunters and horror seekers. If you've ever scrolled late into the night and stumbled on a photo that made your skin crawl, an endless maze of yellow walls, buzzing lights, and that inescapable feeling of being watched, then you know the Backrooms. But how did a single image explode into a global terror? Let's trace it back, step by unsettling step. It all started in 2003. A seemingly innocent photo of an abandoned furniture store in Ohio captured those monotonous beige-yellow rooms. Fast forward to May 12th, 2019. An anonymous user on 4chan's board, Paranormal Central, posts it with a caption that chills to the bone. If you're not careful and you noclip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the Backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 6 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. 28 that post. It wasn't just words. It was a virus. Within weeks, forums lit up. Reddit's r/backrooms hit thousands of members. TikTok flooded with noclipping challenges, kids daring each other to find hidden doors in their homes. And YouTube? Analog horror videos racked up millions of views, turning fiction into fever dreams. But here's where it gets real. What began as a creepypasta, an online horror story, started bleeding into reality. By 2020, reports trickled in from unlikely places. A hiker in the Great Smoky Mountains vanishes mid-trail, leaving behind a phone with a final photo, an impossible stretch of empty, fluorescent-lit corridor that didn't match any known path. 38, a security guard in an abandoned Detroit warehouse, texts his wife, found a room that loops. Lights won't stop humming. Help! Then silence. His body was never found. These aren't isolated glitches. Databases like the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System log over 600,000 active cases in the U.S. alone each year. But a subset, maybe 5%, defies explanation. No ransom notes, no Boethius, just echoes of that Backrooms dread. Witnesses describing endless halls or falling through the floor. On X, users share raw encounters. One post from last month, Motel 6 at 3 a.m. High as hell, but the hallway twisted, noclipped into yellow void. Woke up in my bed, but my shoes, still damp with carpet rot. 11 coincidence? Or the first crack in our world? Pause for a second. Have you ever felt it? That vertigo in an empty stairwell, like reality's wallpaper is peeling? Drop a comment below. What's the creepiest liminal space you've walked into? Your stories fuel these dives. Let's build this community of truth seekers. As we push deeper, remember, the Backrooms aren't just empty. They're a mirror to our fears. Born from liminal spaces, those threshold zones between one place and another, they tap into something primal. But to understand the vanishings, we need to map where these rooms bleed through. Coming up, the hotspots where people step in and never step out. All right, we've traced the spark. Now let's light the fuse. If the Backrooms are real, they're not hiding in some alternate dimension. They're leaking into ours, through specific locations, places forgotten, decaying, humming with that unnatural buzz. I'll walk you through the most documented hotspots, backed by survivor accounts and leaked files. These aren't theories. Their coordinates to the void start with Level Zero's gateway, abandoned malls. Think the eerie husks of 1980s retail giants like the now-demolished Rolling Acres in Akron, Ohio. In 2018, urban explorer Jake M. documented a glitch room on his GoPro, a service corridor that shouldn't exist, carpeted in faded yellow, lights flickering like a dying star. He laughed it off in his vlog. Just a weird remodel, he said. But Jake never uploaded the full footage. His last tweet? The hum won't stop. Feels like the walls are breathing. Search and Rescue found his camera in a dumpster, tape warped, showing him backing away from shadow that moved wrong. Zero malls like this. Their backrooms bleed points. Endless escalators that loop. Food court silent, except for that carpet squelch underfoot. Why? Architects in the 70s loved open flow designs. Beige tiles, no corners. But explorers report noclips. Stepping into a restroom stall and emerging in a hallway that stretches forever. Shift east to the UK's liminal land. Pripyat's shadow, but real. No, not Chernobyl. We're talking the derelict pleasure beach in Blackpool, shuttered since 2000. In 2022, a group of YouTubers snuck in for a haunted ride challenge. One, Sarah L., described it live. Guys, this tunnel under the Ferris wheel, it's not on the map. Yellow walls, wet floor, smells like old rain. Her feed cut. The others? They made it out, babbling about hearing her scream echo from nowhere. Sarah? Presumed drowned in a nearby canal. But divers found nothing. Just her backpack, zipper fused shut, reeking of mildew. Now, America's dark vein, Interstate 40, stretches from Barstow to Wilmington, a 2,556-mile ribbon of asphalt that swallowed dozens. Truckers whisper of the stretch, a fog-shrouded section in Oklahoma where mile markers repeat. In 2024, dashcam footage surfaced, a semi hauls through, driver humming along. Then blur. He veers into an off-ramp that isn't there, straight into buzzing yellow haze. The truck? Found wrecked 200 miles off-route, empty. Driver's log not clipped. Rooms everywhere. Help me find the door. 31 over 50 vanishings tied to I. 40 since 90, per FMCSA reports. No reiki. No calls. Just echoes. And don't get me started on basements. Every suburb has one. That unfinished rec room with a pull-string light. In 2023, a Reddit thread exploded with basement noclips. Families hearing kids' laughter from below, only to find stairs leading to nothing. One user, u/endlessecho87, posted blueprints of his 70s split level. Dropped through the laundry chute, landed in carpet hell, clawed back up after hours. But my daughter's doll? Still down there. These spots aren't random. They're liminal traps, built spaces gone wrong, where geometry frays. Architects call it the uncanny valley of design. Explorers? A one-way ticket. Question for you. Ever explored and abandoned? Share in the comments. Did the air feel off? If this is hitting too close, like and subscribe for more mappings of the unknown.